Do not ever disrespect that truck like that.
You're totally so just
Realize that he has his own camera.
he's over there like making faces. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the All Out Boys podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Jason. This is my little brother, Scott, and our good friend, Trevor. If you have not seen us before, this is a guys kind of podcast. Talk about a lot of hunting, fishing, shooting, stuff like that, some gear stuff, all the above. So if it's a guys type conversation, it's probably going to happen here. A lot of sarcasm, stuff like that. A lot of teasing and harassment goes on, mostly between these guys. And I just keep everybody on the rails, or try to. But anyway.
Scott does not have cancer.
He's just wearing a beanie because he thinks it's cold out, and it's like freaking 60 degrees outside.
No, it was cold. Like, I got out of the house, I was like, yeah, it's cold out. So I threw a beanie on. And it was cold last night, and I had the beanie on last night. And so I just...
Did somebody tell you it looks good?
No, I just...
That's good.
It's
good that they didn't.
Paris 2024.
Yeah, it was when the Olympics were there. We went there.
You went to the Olympics?
Well, I wasn't in the Olympics, but
Well,
we were there.
Did you see the Olympics?
No, we didn't stay to watch, but we were there when they
So you like went to like a band concert and didn't you bought the
You bought a
band
t-shirt
shirt and didn't
outside of the
didn't see the concert? That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Duh. No, the Olympics were going, they were setting everything up, and they had all the stuff out and going, and the stores were there in Paris, and they were selling the 2024 Olympics crap.
How come everyone that sits in that seat,
Yeah.
Wants to swivel around.
like Detroit lean, like
Well, because
up, guys?
Jason has this, like, he's front
can-
row, like, he's...
You can slide it back.
But you're, like, in the middle, so when you look... You have to either lean this way or lean this way. So it's easier for you just to turn your head. For me, I can just lean this way and stare at both of you
And
guys.
you're kind of out of
so
frame.
don't worry
now.
about those people out there.
Yeah, I'm on frame. Like, you guys can see me. Like, here's the edge of right there. There's the edge of frame. So if I get way back, see, dude, you can see me just fine. So I like the lean.
I mean, I like you out of frame as much as we can get.
You can go a little further.
Do you want me to?
Wait, right there. Stop. You're good there. You're good there.
Perfect.
So, welcome to the new show.
So if
This
I
is
get the
Jason
mic
and Trevor
over
show. That we're all men in black today
I know why that happened.
because he got cool shirts, but it's too warm for me to wear one.
Yeah, Scott got us new hoodies.
Yeah, I got us new hoodies. If you can see.
Get back in frame.
Yeah,
There you go.
Right here. And then the back has a big, giant All Out Boys logo. It's pretty cool. They were pricey as hell, but you know what?
They're fancy.
They were fancy. Yeah, they're nice. They're comfy.
You hope you didn't get in the same place you got that beanie.
You know, I can, if you want, look, if this will make it different.
No.
Is that better?
Now you just look like you're gonna rob a bank.
I feel
or
like you're gonna
something.
say,
Stick them up.
"Hey Mick, just cut me, Mick." He looks like Rocky's trainer.
Oh my gosh, that'll be a good clip.
Was he whistling Popeye and doing Rocky?
Yeah.
Oh, too much.
You should just leave a ball cap here just in case.
There's one in the truck, but
Yeah, that's not a good place
Just
for
in
it.
case.
do you want me to go back?
No, I love.
Well, we're
this.
in it too
I
deep
love
now.
this look. I love it.
People wear beanies, don't they?
That doesn't mean everyone should.
Okay, fair enough. So I'm one of those guys that shouldn't.
No, I think you should wear it all the time.
All right, back on some type of topic. We just wasted 5 minutes of everybody's life talking about a beanie, how goofy Scott looks in a beanie, but that's okay.
Whatever.
I was curious to see, we got you hooked up to trail cam photos.
Yeah, I live by them.
I always think it's interesting because we have cellular trail cams all over the place. Michigan, Colorado, which now that's kind of illegal a little bit during hunting season, which is weird. And then Texas
You can have
Ranch.
trail cams?
Not while you're hunting. So like you could have a camera up in an area, but as soon as you start hunting, you can't use the camera for
So
hunting.
wait, if you had a camera up and I was hunting,
I'm sure there's some gray area.
I was going to say, there might be
I
somebody
don't
that
know.
argues
Now
that.
we can't argue about it.
Yeah.
Now
it's
there is no gray
premeditated.
area.
No, scratch out. We will not do that.
no.
But anyway, it's interesting because when we first got cell cameras years and years and years ago, we actually had the first ones that came out, and it was like, oh my gosh, like I couldn't sleep The thing would ding in the middle of the night. And I'm like, oh, what the heck? What is there? What is there? What is there? And wife was like, what are you doing? I'm like, something's in Texas. I got to see what.
Something's there.
She's like, I'm sure it's a pig. I'm like, yeah, but
I wanna
how
see it.
big?
Sometimes it's not a pig.
It's a raccoon.
Could be a dog, like we just saw. Like,
It could be the raccoons and the deer teaming up.
yeah, to kick the pigs out.
It's funny because I've seen where it was a pig, raccoons, and a deer off to the side that was like just getting out of there because the pig came in. So, but
yeah.
it got it all in one shot, and it looked like I showed
Like
Lisa.
a
and
zoo?
She was like, it looks like a Disney picture of just like animals everywhere, and it's just like I'm like, yeah, it's pretty crazy. There's just crap everywhere in the photo.
Dude, the raccoons.
I know, they're crazy.
There is a pack of 5
That's
that run
nuts.
together. And I don't know if they each have an individual job, but there's like one.
Oh
hanging
yeah,
on
he's
the
always
step.
hanging and spinning the fader to try to
Yeah.
get the car
And
to
then
come
the other
out.
ones are like, come on, waiting for it to fall.
Falls out of their face.
And then there's a deer just standing behind them going,
Look at these assholes. Look at these-
do these guys not know
animal.
if you just wait an hour, it's going to
It's gonna go off, and we don't have to do any work.
Right.
But they and you can't hardly keep those things out.
No.
Little side note: a guy had made a joke one time. He's like, you know, if you parked a spaceship out in the middle of the woods or whatever, the forest, and he said if coons knew that there was corn on the moon, they could figure out how to fly that thing to the moon.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're really
They're so
smart,
smart.
and they're always into crap, and you can't hardly keep those things out.
No.
But more so, what I was getting at is just how interesting it is to see what's out there all the time, especially in another state.
It's terrible.
Yeah, you on all the time.
It's terrible. I'm showing Kay Miller pictures.
You're like, look. And she's like, it's a raccoon.
it's the same picture you show me every 3 hours. I'm like, no, this one's different.
It's a different angle. It's a different pig.
I've been plotting on that white hog.
Yeah.
I've been plotting on him.
That's how it starts. You get patterning him. You start like figuring out what time he's coming in, what direction, and
What
that's what you'll
side he's
start
coming from.
You'll start looking at like, okay, the camera's facing north or whatever. He's coming
they're
in from
always
this
coming in
side.
from this
So
side.
that means if the wind's blowing this way, I've got to be over here and da 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 da. You start mapping all that out.
Dude, it's terrible.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's terrible. Even Feeder 7, which
Goes off at I don't know. We're gonna just move it.
I
I
don't
don't know why
Feeder
it's going on.
7
What the hell's wrong with
I
that
don't know.
thing?
is
just goes
the
off all the
epitome
time.
of blue balls.
Well, and that's feeder 6 and feeder 7 are always like, if it goes off.
Don't you ever say anything about Feeder 6 in your life.
It's Trevor's feeder now.
I just like, I'm always watching like those two because I'm like, oh, what's there? Like, is it a,
Because they were
is
in the
it a-
wild
Yeah, is
before.
it a good deer? Is it pigs? Like, I'm like curious, like what's out there. And then now that it's getting, see, for me, not having the camera up, like my phone, Jason's like, hey, did you see that deer? I'm like, oh, fuck, that was like 3 days ago.
Can't believe you
I
like
didn't-
that.
I didn't look at it. Dude, because my phone goes off and it's like, bing, bing. Yes, what was it, yesterday and day before yesterday? Dude, the camera was like, ding, ding,
was
ding, 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 ding,
Michigan.
ding, ding,
Yeah,
ding,
and
ding,
even
ding,
today.
dude, and it just, I was like,
Animals were
what
everywhere.
in the world? I
It was
like,
crazy day.
Cold snap must have went through and everything started moving.
Isn't that crazy?
It was
Which is
Michigan and
the ranch.
the ranch up north.
Yeah.
It was like back to bing, bing, bing.
Oh,
bing,
yeah, it
bing,
was
bing.
just-
There's some good pictures of you.
I was trying to get it set up, so I drove back to see if it would catch me or whatever.
I'm just glad that you had pants on.
There's a lot of tumbleweeds. They're sticky out there. I got pokies on them.
Just saying.
It was like you had rabbits come in, then you had the raccoons come in, and then that buck came in, and then a coyote came in.
Yeah.
There's just all kinds of stuff.
And did you see the
moving
deer like standing up on his back?
Back, yeah. What
On
was
his
he
back
doing?
legs? Like,
was-
I don't even know what he was doing back there.
around. Unless he was standing up trying to like reach up at the.
I don't
Branch?
Not like there's anything up there that to eat or
There's a
not
big-
like a fruit tree or
There
something.
was a big coyote in Texas the other night too.
Yeah.
He's inside.
It's interesting
in-
what you
yeah.
see, right? Because you, even though it's in the high fence, you still have no idea what the heck's gonna
oh
be
yeah,
in there.
yeah, for sure. Because you're like, oh, it's pigs. Oh, it's pigs.
And
no,
then there's a
it's
giant
not.
Pyrenees.
Yeah.
What 2 days ago?
Huge white.
Where the hell did
Did we
this
ever
thing come
find
from?
that
No, I
dog?
sent a guy over there, and he said he drove in and saw him. He said as soon as that dog saw him, and he said he hightailed
Ghost.
it
And took
and
off.
jumped the fence.
Oh, he
What?
jumped it?
Yeah, he
Oh,
jumped it.
cool.
And he's like, dude, that thing must have been feral as shit. He's like, he saw the truck and he was hauling.
Because that dog had to be 160 pounds.
He was huge.
Massive.
to jump the fence.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty wild.
Which is crazy.
Could you jump the fence?
No. I'd have to like
Trampoline, yeah.
I'd have to run.
Could you dive roll the fence?
No. I don't think I could. To make it
I've jumped over that fence, not like dove over the fence, trying to get away from a pig once.
if I ran up to a T-post, like at where the fence was,
put
I
your
could
hand
put
on
my
it.
hand up to give myself a little leverage to bounce over. I could do that, but there's no way I could just run and leap over that thing.
I would try to stage myself second or third, so that one of you guys that didn't make it over, I could just
Use you as a ramp.
and you jump off.
as a step stool.
We when you first put pigs in the high fence, they run the fence line and
Trying
they
to
are
find-
pissed off at the world, especially if it's like a big solitary boar, dude. That if you want one to charge, like it will happen. That's how that dent happened in the side of the orange truck. He ran right into ran right inside the orange truck. They
Let
ran
him
into
in
the
and
skid steer before. Like they are freaking crazy when you first put them in there. But I had just put some in there and we were just walking, checking fence, and I had one coming around the corner and I thought, oh, he'll move. And I kind of waved my arm at him and he dropped his nose. I was like, oh crap. Nope, he's not running away. So we jumped on the fence and just like leaped over the top of it or whatever and got out
He
of the
probably
way.
tried to barrel into the fence.
And then he just stood there and tried to like ram into the fence while we were on the other side. I was like, shit. Welcome to Texas.
With that big coyote in there, and with the dog obviously jumped it. Do we need to go walk the fence again?
We always need to walk the
Always
fence.
have to walk the fence
But-
because all that stuff that we fixed.
We just
And-
fixed like
yeah,
12 holes.
It doesn't matter. There'll be another one.
It hasn't rained, which really makes a big difference. When it rains and the
No,
ground
it's
softens
rained.
up.
It did.
It rained.
Yeah.
It
just,
rained for like a day and a half.
Yeah, it just rained last week.
There,
and
there was a puddle around four for
that
like
was
3
Yeah,
days.
it looked like a pond there.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, yeah, probably when the ground gets soft or whatever, they really dig. Everything does. Pigs, coyotes, everything digs.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If the ground got soft and the coyotes dug a hole,
Or 10.
I mean,
Yeah.
just had some hogs relocated over there.
I don't know.
We don't want to feed.
It's always a never-ending battle, it feels
Yeah.
like. But
Where are we at with fence?
Oh God. Yeah. So he's going back out there when I don't know. But I think because he said that his kid was racing, I think next week. So he's going back out there, which I don't know why he had such a long split of why he wasn't going to go back out there.
How much is done?
Honestly, I have no idea. I know there's one run along
the south fence.
the south side of I always want to keep saying Mr. Canada. And Mr. Canada was the neighbor at the ranch in Parker Ranch, and he lived in that house.
There was two. There was another guy named Canada that was a neighbor out there.
Yeah.
Two
Are
sections.
you talking
over.
about Jarvis?
Yes. But I always for some reason I want to say Mr. Canada. I don't know why, but
I mean, because they sound similar.
yeah, so similar. I don't know. But Jarvis's place. So the whole south end. I know that strip's done. And I think the section to
The cross section?
Casey's cousin's property, because he owns that on the backside, right?
The cows.
Yeah, the cattle side, I think, is all done as well.
So it's just the north side
I think it's the north end that he's.
of like
I think that he's doing next.
Scary Acres.
Yeah, Scary Acres part, or it's that, or he's said he got it all up, but he hasn't had it
Like stretched
like
it all.
stretched and pinned yet. Because they said they were stretching all the fence around, but they weren't. I wasn't sure if they got it pinned or what. I don't know.
So Scott's supposed to go down in 2 weeks, right?
I go back and
I watched some guys
weeks.
in, I think it was Japan.
Yeah.
They built like a 4-story building.
In like 3 days.
I mean,
Do you want to call him and let him know that?
yeah.
You could tell him.
Well, he's apparently not Asian.
Is he nonverbal? Is he?
Dude, I don't know what his
Is
deal
there
is.
a? I mean, is there a
It's been
handicap?
rough.
Does he?
It's been
Does he have a
rough.
limp?
I love him to death
I know
as
he's
a
your
friend. I their family is great, and I love their family. Their kids are great. We've had a great relationship. I've never worked with them, so I don't know the working side, but it just seems like it's just like dragging on. I'm like, dude, come on. Like,
Well, I mean,
you're
if
the
you,
fence guy.
If
like,
you
dude.
ever want something not fenced again, you should hire him.
Sorry, Jason, but I won't
That's
hire
what
you
it
again.
is.
I mean, sometimes it's good to have friends,
Oh, for sure.
and hopefully this concludes with you still being able to be friends. Because
Well,
sometimes
It is what it is. It'll be fine. I mean,
I
we're
know,
all
but sometimes you
aggravated,
do
but
business with someone once that's a friend, and it just
Yeah, normally you
really
never do.
sours things.
Yeah. Well, we'll always. I mean, we'll be friends. Like that's not going to change. But I just did the whole situation of. I feel like there was an excuse of everything of why he couldn't be there, and then why this happened, and then this, and then I'm just like, dude, like you're the fence guy, like. And I even told him, I'm like, what the fuck is taking you so
like,
long?
I feel like we could have done this.
I'm like,
ourselves.
dude, come on, man. Like you're the fence guy. This is why we paid you. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like, what's taking so long? Oh, this is a lot. I'm like,
it's not a lot.
it's not.
You pay the right guy for the job to do the job because they can get it done in an efficient amount of
Right,
time.
and that's
Yeah,
like
Like
they
we
can
could
do
have
it
gone
faster.
down for a week and put the fence up.
Well, shit. I was gonna say like we could have went and done the fence.
But I was thinking it was to take
just-
him 3 days.
dude.
yeah, like if we would have just said, all right, it's going to cost us a week.
And there was
Let's
some
just go.
equipment crap, and that's the other thing we got to figure out too, because something happened to our skid while he was using it, and it's broke down in the middle of the pasture. We got to go figure out
Which
what
I
to do
was
with that.
trying to figure out. What did Chuck ever say about it?
He said something about dragging it up to the house and taking a look at it again, but I haven't heard anything.
Oh, I didn't know if you had.
But the fencing guy is supposed to come back the week before he gets down
sure
there,
hope so.
and is going to be there when Scott gets there, so Scott can walk through the whole thing, go over it all, sign off on it, finish out some stuff. Thank goodness we're not losing any money.
Because the fence
in
is
this
still
deal.
going
Yeah,
in.
we
Yeah,
still,
because the
we're still
dividing
doing
fence
everything.
is still there, and
Right.
we're still hunting that section. It's always been that way for years. So we're not
I get
losing
it.
anything, but it's the fact of it's just dragging its ass.
It's
on so long.
like when like you want to buy a new car and you shop for the car, but they're like, all right, you can put a deposit down and it'll be here in 4 months. And so every day you're just like, is it here?
Yeah,
Is it
is
here?
it going to be here?
Is it
I know,
here?
and I've been like super like, damn, when is it? Like, is it done? Like, man, I'm excited to see it. Like, is it done? Is it done? And it's not done yet.
I mean,
So
it's not, I mean, it either put the fence up or no fence. It's still okay either way because you still get wild hogs that come in that you could hunt that side of it.
The
You
free
can't-
range hogs,
But
yeah.
you can't put clients out there
no,
very well.
no,
Not yet.
So that's just a
Yeah,
portion
it's
of land.
in limbo right now.
Right.
So that's
At
just-
least
But
that
it'll
section,
all
anyway.
work out. You know what? In like 2 years, we're gonna look back and go, "Oh, that's funny."
Ah, it's cool. It's done.
and it's still not that big a deal. I mean, it aggravates me, but it's not that big a deal. We're not losing money.
The best
it
part
will
is-
get done.
Of all of us who should be aggravated, he's like the least aggravated.
I know of all people that is
Yeah.
especially like who has like a
Type A, everything.
everything all in order in line, and in this it was just like, here's a bucket of shit. And
we're-
Jason's like, no, it's fine. I'm like, no, like, dude, it needs to get done.
I've had my
Like, it-
aggravations, but it's not fixing anything.
He has him in private because when I call him, I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And he's like,
this guy. I'm like, just hold on.
it'll be all right. And I'm like,
Who are you? What'd you do with Jason?
You're
You don't
getting
like
soft
anything-
in your old age, Jay.
you don't like anything that costs an extra 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know. But me being aggravated is not fixing anything.
Okay.
But this is
brought Gandhi?
interesting though. It is, this is the stereotypical, a friend is helping you out, giving you a little bit of a deal, and then you kind of get a jack around on it a little bit.
You have to build into the time and effort when you deal with a friend that they're gonna feel not necessarily like you should expect it, but if they're gonna put someone on the back burner a little bit, it's gonna be the friendly.
Yeah.
But there's also two ways to look at that too, because
I think a lot of people can relate with this conversation. so-
absolutely on this whole deal, like helping friends out, I do it all the time, and I do, and sometimes it bites me in the ass, and I'm like, damn, like that took a lot of time out to do that, but it's for a good friend of mine. And I have a friend of mine that owns a restaurant, and I did some stuff at his restaurant for him, built some doors for him in the restaurant and everything. And it was, I hooked him up. I gave him a really good price for them, and they turned out phenomenal. They look really good. But there's two ways to look at that, because if you're a true friend helping out another friend, you're helping that friend with either their business or you're helping them succeed further into what they're doing. So it's like, hey, I would rather pay a friend, pay you good money to have it done, to get it done. You're helping out that friend group to help your business or their business. All in one, rise. You're building everything up for each other. Then you can look at it a different way as like, hey, I'll help a buddy out. Like, I'll hook you up on this. Like, we'll get it done kind of thing. And that's that. But like I said, there's two ways to look at it on how you want to do it. But in this situation, it's like, just fucking get it done. Like, dude, like, what are you doing? Get it done. It's taking you this freaking long. Like, I love you, but dude, come on. You are a freaking fence guy. Yeah. And it's just like anything else. Like, it's helping out friends. And like, hey, I'll help you out. Like, no problem. Like, I'm helping a buddy out. He wants to get all his windows done in his house. And he's got some massive windows, like 107-inch wide windows, massive windows into brick into his house. And I like counting all the windows and doing everything. I'm like, dude, do you realize like this is like a $20,000 job? I'm like, dude, this is a big deal. And he's like, well, I got $8,000 cash. Like, what can we do with that? I'm like,
buy the windows.
Yeah, I think we can make it work. I'm like, dude, I'll help you out. Like, we'll see what we can get you out on. And
that's such a hard line, right? Because I know from our type of people, like our family and all that, like you want to make it right down the road. So if I'm going to come help you out, not that I'm expecting to, but you're going to do it. And then I'm going to, at some point it's going to come around and I'm going to have to help you, or you're going to have to help me out with something.
Sure. Absolutely.
And, it goes back and forth a bunch of times and you lose track, and it's fine as long as everybody's on that same track. Then you don't ever feel like you're getting abused.
That's the line that has to go. But because I'll give myself away. If you're like to my friends, I'm like, I'll show up. I'll do it 100%.
My time's no problem.
But probably 70% of the time, if I need not that I'm keeping score, but
just need like, something down the road.
I'm like, hey dude, I'm in a pickle. Can you give me a hand? Then it's always like, oh man, the schedule and my wife this and I got this, and I'm like, dude, I drop like if you're my friend and you call, I drop everything and I go, and I don't care. Like, I don't care if it takes me 5 days of my own time, and whatever I bring, if it gets it done, it gets it done. But then when it's the other side, and you're like, you need something small, like it's not even that. In comparison, it's so tiny, and you're like, hey, is there any way you could help me out with this real quick? And they're like,
that's a tough one for me.
Well, dude,
can I do it in a few weeks?
Well, and even like some things, like when I help some friends out and they're like, hey, I really need this. Like, I'm in, no problem. Like, let me check my schedule. I'll make it work and I'll fit you in.
Right.
So, but when I go to help them out, dude, I want to knock it out, get it done, because I have other shit to do that's actually paying me and paying for my stuff. This, I'm helping you out. I'm trying to get you in to get you done to take care of you, take care of a friend. So that's why it's like, anytime like a friend asks like, hey, could you help me out with this? Yeah, like, let's just knock it out and get it done. I gotta get it done
because I've got to go do things that feed my family.
Exactly. I got other things that I got to do to get done. And so it's just like, well, and there's like a balance of like, where you, and then usually I never cash in I like don't cash in my coins. Yeah. I just don't. Yeah. Cause if I need it done, like, I just go do it myself. And then if friends need it, I'm like, yeah, absolutely, I'll come help you with that. Or yeah, I'll go help you with that. And I'm like, oh crap, I need to get this whole room done. Shit. All right. Well, I need to get to it. And I never like cash in my buddy coins.
That's the problem, is when you're the doer,
you have
like we all
full of buddy coins.
Yeah, we're all just like getting crap done. And then we generally are the type of people that want it done ourselves.
Yeah, and we don't call for
I'm not going to generally call for help because I just want it done my way anyway.
Right.
So it's hard to cash in on some of that stuff.
I'm going to call, like, I don't need brain power most of the time. I'll just need muscle,
hand power.
I just need someone, I'm like, hey,
Need to move a couch.
I need to
or
do
whatever.
this. Can you I don't need you to think. I just need you to pick up the other end.
Yeah. Normally, if I call my buddies to come over, like Ryan, or I call Josh, or call Mason, I'm like, I don't need the help, but I'm like, I got to move this. I was like, you want to come over? And they're like, yeah, sure. It's just to hang out with them more so than anything than really actually work. They're like, do you need help? I'm like, no, not really. I just figured you guys want to come over and hang out. They're like, yeah, that's cool.
Every once in a while, you do need help though. Like you'll be on a ladder and your nailer will be down.
Like, hey, grab
Yes.
a
And
gopher.
and you go-
Gophers. Everybody needs a gopher.
Yeah, I'd like to do one of those numbers. And, dude, Spider-Man,
Go
come on, where's
gadget
that
arm.
spider at? Yeah, dude, if I was, all the time I'm on a ladder, I'm like, my drill's down there. If I could just,
That's why you have people like me around because we just go. There you go. Keep doing that thing.
And if you're good, then you already have it ready because you're paying attention to what's going on and like, oh, he's getting ready to nail that.
Anticipating, oh, he's
You
gonna
grab the
need this,
nailer,
yeah.
turn it the right way, so when you hold it, he can just like grab it, shoot it on there. Then you know you're really good gopher.
Yeah. It's very interesting because over the last several years I've done projects and you think that everyone thinks similar to you. Or, like we're all kind of
level-minded.
Or similar in intelligence, let's say, or being, having awareness. But how many times do you get in the middle of doing a project with someone and they're not skilled labor, but you should be skilled enough to have some ability to anticipate what's going on.
Of an idea of
like
what's
I've done
going on.
projects where we're doing something like we built a jail and we built a courtroom and all of us know how like it's going to get built from here to here. We're this far into it. So we're probably going to be moving this direction.
You know what's next.
How about seeing, okay, well, they're going to have to build right there next, but there's a whole stack of wood.
That's in the way.
Maybe
move it.
if you're that guy, you just you're clearing
Start
the area.
clearing it, move it.
So the guys can keep working forward. Instead, they're just like,
Get there and be like, oh, all this crap's in our way. Now what? Guess we have to move.
That's the nice thing with like Jason and I, because we've done it before where he was I don't know where we were, but we were running equipment and he was in one piece of equipment.
Up in the mountains.
Yeah.
With your old boss.
Yeah, that's right. And I was in the other one and I was digging and he knew that the dirt needed to be moved to one side and he already knew by the time I was swinging, he was already there to move. And so it was like everything was like flowing because he knew what the next step was. And I was like,
there's nothing worse than when your loader hand doesn't anticipate for your hoe hand.
Yeah.
And this guy's just baling dirt and he's like, where do you want me to put it now?
yeah.
Move this shit out
So
of the way.
it's nice like knowing like growing up, like not just that, but like anything that we do is like, oh, well, I know that goes on next.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that next step or that needs to be moved there because he's going to set that on there. So it's like, all right, we'll jump to that and move that there before he gets there because then he's going to be.
It doesn't slow him down.
It doesn't slow him down. Everything moves and it's all in. But that's just like, that goes to, again, your house is haunted.
That was weird. Did
This
you guys
sounded a
hear
little
that?
spooky.
Yeah.
A little spooky.
Creepy.
Something with some noise in the ear.
Dude, when,
It's like,
yeah, I don't know what that was. I don't know if you guys heard it out there, but so when I first went to work in the excavating business, I was not an excavator.
Yeah.
Had never done any of it before. I got a job as the guy in the bottom of the ditch that shovels the chips.
Oh, yeah. The crumbs.
I did not want to be that job for very long. So I was like, how do I get myself in a better situation?
Start paying attention to what's going on.
I started just kind of watching and going. And then after I started to learn a little bit more, I would take the plans home with me at night and just like measure out just like I'd started to be able to anticipate how much we would be able to get done in one day. And so I'd go through and I would count all the fittings, I would count all the joints, and I'd be like, okay, if we're going to do this, I know because there's a turn, it's going to slow us down. It's going to be, and I would get there like 20 or 30 minutes before everybody else. And I would go grab fittings and just walk down the lane and just placing, staging everything out so that when they got moving,
It's prepped and ready to go.
And like some of the guys had no clue that it even happened. They just had no awareness. You know, it was just, wow, today was pretty easy. And I'm like,
You think?
You think?
Well, it's just something so simple as like putting equipment on a trailer. Like
Yeah.
if he's driving the equipment up on the trailer, I'm going to grab the chains because that's going to have to be next. Or I'll just be at the back of the trailer getting ready to put the ramps up because the ramps will have to go up for us to go anywhere. Like it's just common sense, I think, just for people to, if you're, as long as you're paying attention and you're not in La La Land screwing around on your phone or
usually you're like, hey, we put this on a trailer before.
Like,
and after he gets
what happens
done,
next?
Yeah.
So if he turns off the motor,
I think that's just a different, it's just a different mentality of a guy.
yeah,
Like guys are just like, hey, I'm in it to help you, you know, and they're looking around, they're figuring it out rather than a guy that's just like, I'm gonna stay in here until you tell me what to do. And I'll do whatever, but you'd be like, hey, dude, grab the chain. Well, I can't use a chain without a binder. Like, grab the binder to when you go grab the chain.
when I
like,
say grab the chain, I mean
like,
the whole
grab
component.
everything so we can strap this thing down and go, you know?
Yeah.
And that's like some of those guys are great hard workers. They're just unaware.
Not think of headers.
Yeah.
You know, and some you got to have a couple of those too. Sometimes
sure.
you don't want everybody thinking for themselves,
I don't think, well,
but because sometimes you just need. I just want to pet the rabbits, George. You know, you just need that guy
no.
that can just.
We're trying it out. Now we're taking you everywhere, and it's just not.
How's it going? How's it going?
It's actually pretty good.
I pet the rabbits.
Oh, God.
You had one job to film. How much film do we have on the first Texas trip?
I have a lot of film.
Oh, shit. That was funny.
I have a lot. It's not all great film, but I have a lot of film.
That was good.
I almost want to make a blooper reel out of it
Oh, God.
because your cameraman sucked. Ouch.
To the heart.
I'm
All
kidding.
right, so on
Note
to the
to
next
self.
subject.
So I'm $249 an hour as a camera op.
Yikes.
Jeez.
I'm
Next.
$350 an hour.
Then you're
as an-
fired, I guess.
As an editor.
There's no way we can work on that.
So we were on a friend deal.
It was a friend deal. Yeah, all right.
It was 125 an hour.
Well, you got to kill a hog, so that's a couple $100 there. But then we're still
It
probably
was a
probably
wild hog.
way in the hole.
It was a wild hog.
You're still paying for an experience
And I had to create my own experience.
because everyone else
guys
didn't want to do
suck.
it.
Your guides are terrible. And they were like,
Don't do it.
they're like, I don't know, here's a gun with 2 rounds.
Go figure it out.
Go out. You're not going to shoot anything anyway. Have fun.
Luckily, you had something in there.
I would have had to throw a stick at it.
Spear him.
Oh. But I guess the other side of the coin, going back to what you were talking about, sorry, when you're like, you do a bunch of stuff, but you don't call in the chips.
Yeah.
There's that other piece of it where like you go and bust your ass for somebody and then you need their skill. You know, because usually you're calling someone because they are an expert in the field or they're
Yeah. They know what they're doing.
and you just did what you are an expert in for them for basically free or probably cost you money to do it.
Yeah.
And then you call them and they give you the commercial rate. They're like, yeah, I can get that done next Tuesday. It's going to be $674.
Oh,
And you're like,
now what?
oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Well,
I've
And
had
then
that.
you learn that that's the cost of doing business. Whatever you did for them for free
Yeah.
taught you
That
everything
doesn't
you needed to know.
matter.
Yeah.
the barter system is awesome,
Until it's not.
but it's hard.
To a certain point,
You
yeah.
have to barter with like-minded people.
Right.
You have to barter with the guy that he wants to make it right
Right.
in your advantage rather than his own all the time.
And that's
Like as soon as I do something, you know, for you, you're probably already thinking like, oh man, what else, you know, what else can I do? What else can I do for you? The
Yes.
next time this rolls around, I'm gonna jump back so I can get this squared up.
my whole thing is if I'm going to barter or deal with people that I'm friends with, I always want them to feel like they're getting way more than
than what you're getting in return.
Right.
Right.
Like, I want it to be to the point. I don't ever want it to be like, well, I mean, he kind of did it.
Right.
He kind of.
Yeah,
I mean,
and I never do that
there's
with
there's
anything.
fence out there.
Yeah. No, I never do that with any friends that like if a friend asks to have like help with something or build something for him or do something for him, I do it as if I'm doing it for a normal client. But I'm just doing it for a friend.
Right.
And
the
then
same
I
effort.
I do the same effort, the same materials, same labor, everything. The cost goes.
But here's the thing, like it's different. If you come and like you created this fucking studio, basically.
Thank you.
If you called me tomorrow and were like, hey, dude, I'm trying to set some audio video stuff up at the house. Could you come down and just give me a hand? And I'm like, yeah, I'll send you an invoice ahead. It's gonna, it's gonna be.
This is my hourly rate.
Yeah.
You're turning and looking and going,
Really, dude?
That's
where we're at, huh?
I didn't realize.
But that's where it comes to how close you are with friends. Because I'd tell you, F you, Trevor, and your invoice, stick it where the sun don't shine.
You'd be like, no, wait a minute.
How about no?
Yeah.
No, come down. Let's get this done. I'll square up with you, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Square.
Yeah.
I also think what's interesting is sometimes when you are trying to barter that out and you are trying to be right, but what somebody thinks something is worth to what you think it's worth is completely different. So I always think that's interesting to where, like, oh, he helped me out with this. And I'm like, I'm going to do this. And I think that squares us up. But in the other person's mind, they're like,
you still owe me.
Dude, we're way off. We're way off kilter still. Not that it's all about that, right? But it is in everybody's mind. Like, you're like, hey, if this ever needs to come back around, like I want it to come back around,
Yeah. And I think for me, the thing you keep in mind is when you're in a barter system, usually you're in a barter system with someone you know or a friend. Very rarely is it just someone
random. That you're,
In my mind, and maybe I'm completely wrong in my thinking, but in my mind, labor no longer has a tangible value.
Yeah.
In that kind of a deal.
I agree on that.
The only thing that has value
is the materials of what it is.
Yeah, it's going to cost this much of materials. Yeah.
It is a B, and it's
right.
Yeah.
So if they come back to you with a price that includes labor
and all of
or
that,
markup, and you're like,
dude,
come on, man.
So the Texas ranch has pretty much like been bartered out the entire thing. I mean, I even had like guys come from here, Colorado, to go down there and put in the mini split. And then I'm like, hey, while you're down there, shoot a couple hogs and stay for the weekend, and then put this mini split. So
have a good time down
that's
there.
been my key with everybody, not so much family, but like, like friends, but not like great friends is, hey, if you go down there and do this, I will do this.
Right.
Does that seem fair to you? Like, hey, go down there and install a mini split for me. And then in return, y'all can shoot 2 hogs apiece or whatever, shoot 4 pigs and spend the weekend.
And enjoy yourselves.
Yeah, and then most of the time people are, oh yeah, that sounds good. We're doing that with a concrete guy from Michigan. I'm like, dude, the price he gave me was a little bit steep. And I'm like, dude, that's tough for me. And he's like, well, I wouldn't mind shooting some hogs. I was like, okay, well,
that we can
we can kill this many pigs and knock this much off the bill. Does that seem fair? And most of the time, as long as you put it out there like that,
right,
most people are like, yeah, we can do that, know.
And I think at the same time, as either side of the barter, you have to have a pretty good awareness as to what the other person's
their value of
what
it
their
is.
either value, their product value, their intelligence, their knowledge, or whatever it is that they're doing. You kind of know what that value is.
Yeah,
and so you're not like, all right, well, I've got a half-eaten Snickers, a Hot Wheels with only 3 wheels, and I guess a sandwich. And I'm going to need you to come and detail my car.
Not a very good deal.
What does a detail cost? You should know if you're going to barter for it. I should know what retail value is of the item, either with labor or whatever. And so when I barter back, I know that I'm offering
something of value.
Right.
But it is weird because there's some of the even Scott and I have had this argument a few times where, he'll charge, not necessarily a friend, but he'll charge somebody a cost of a door. And in my mind, I'm like, a few hours of my time. But see, I don't value my time as much as he values his time. And it's just from his job, where he lives, the amount of money he makes doing this on a day-to-day, he sees it as this much.
Right. There's tangible amounts.
To where me, like, dude, I work my butt off all day and I make $100.
Right.
So that's $100 a day. And if he's not making $200 an hour,
he's losing money.
He's losing money to him. So there's where that is big disconnect. And it's not any different. I'm laboring, running a shovel, driving a tractor, doing labor all day long for $100. And he goes and puts in one door for $200 or whatever.
Right.
And to me, I'm like, how does this even? This doesn't make any sense to me.
I'm in a similar boat to you. I don't have a calculatable hourly wage. I mean, what am I going to charge anyone to do? I don't know. I wake up, I do some things, and then I go to bed. And if someone needs me to do something, I just go and help them do it. And there's no like, you can't. Okay, well. Normally in his skill level, he would be this an hour, blah, blah. Right. It just doesn't have it. So like, yes, the trade-off is weird when you're like, I know what I make in a day and it doesn't compare to what you make in a day. So trading a day for a day.
Yeah. And if it's just coming down to time,
it feels equal off. Value.
A day is a day.
A day is a day. We're both working, but then it for you, it's like, okay, well, you could be running a shovel all day one day, and then you could do a shovel, run the tractor, mow, and then do this. Then I could put in a single exterior door, or I could go and put in a patio door, and it's twice the labor, or I could go put in a double door. And
twice the labor of what? It's still a day's worth of work. It's still an 8-hour day.
It's different because the door is bigger. It's charged different. It's completely different.
No, running a shovel is the worst of the worst thing you do.
But you're a day rate labor. I'm piecework labor.
But
he gets paid by the one
why
thing at
is
a time.
your 8 hours worth any more than my 8 hours?
Because he's charging by. See, it'd be different
if we're just talking about buddies and their time, right?
Right. No, if it's buddies and time, a day is a day.
Yeah,
a day is a day.
Yeah.
If you come help me for a day,
that's completely different.
Maybe what I needed help with was 80% us driving around fucking off and 20% us working, but it cost you a day.
Yeah.
Right? It cost you a day of your time. So then if you call me and you're like, hey, I need you to come up to the ranch, I gotta research.
You gotta cut mesquite. Chainsaw, drag mesquite all day.
It's still a day.
Yeah.
It's still a day.
It's a crappier day.
But
time is time.
It does, and that's where the difference. Like for someone like Scott, where their job is piece rate, it'd be like if you were like, all right, well, if I run a shovel for this amount of the day, it's this much money. And then if I have to become a skilled laborer and get on the tractor, now it's this much.
Yeah. So go train a dog and be a dog trainer.
And then the second half of the day,
everything's different. It's just like if you were to go and say the farmer next door says, I've got 40 acres I need mowed. What's it going to cost me? All right, well, my day rate in the tractor to mow this it's going to be $3,000. Okay.
Yeah, your day rate to someone else.
Yeah, to somebody else. But my day rate is only $100.
Right, but your day rate, if you do the same job,
is a day rate.
If you do the same job for the neighbor, it's not $100.
No, it's not $100. So everything's different.
It's just interesting, and this is why this whole situation is tough.
Yeah, well, because if you don't have like all three of us. All we want is all three of us to succeed, no matter what it takes for us to succeed. There's no like, I want to do better than Scott, but I need Scott to do slightly better than you. It's who needs what. If one of us sends out a text, hey guys, I'm in a rough spot. Can anyone help? We all go, yeah. But that's not the rest of the world.
Right.
The rest of the world's like, well, I will, but what is on the other side for me?
It's either going to cost you or you're going to have to do it on my schedule.
What am I getting it out of? Right. What am I getting out of this for?
It's interesting.
And then that's not a true friend. The whole what am I getting out of it goes out the window.
Yeah.
Well, it only becomes justifiable if it's been a one-sided friendship for the other direction for a long time.
And at what point do you draw that line? If you are the guy that's just never cashing in your chips, and is it their fault that you're not cashing in your chips?
Like if you have a whole pocket full of Trevor chips,
and we need someone to look at rabbits running around and twiddle their thumbs.
I know where the
then
rabbits are.
we can cash in those chips.
Right, but if you don't like if I call and you're like, yeah, I'll be there, and then 2 weeks later I'm like, hey, I need it, and you're like, yeah, I'll be there, and there's a day that you could have used help, but chose not to call because you didn't want to bother somebody.
Yep.
Now, if the chips are unbalanced, it's not my fault.
Not your fault that he
completely.
hasn't cashed in your chips.
Yeah, I haven't. That would be my fault because I didn't cash them in.
But that's the thing. If you start to feel,
then it's See, then if I feel like, hey, like I've done quite a bit, but that's the other thing too is I'm not that person.
no, but at some point
Because
everybody is human, and they start to
for
go.
sure. Everyone is
It's
human.
gonna be in the back of somebody's mind,
Yeah.
like, dude, I just did all this effing work.
Well, and I'll say it and be like, dude, I've done a shit ton of work for you.
Yeah,
But it's like, yeah, whatever. Like, it is what it is. But that's how I am. It's just, it is what it is. Trust me, I do a lot of shit I don't want to do, and helping out friends and doing this and doing that. Like, I don't want to do it, but I do it because I mean, they're a friend of mine, and
Sure.
I want them to be taken care of.
want-
and it's
right.
just, I don't plan on cashing in any chips.
Right, but-
I've got a heaping 55-gallon drum full of cash in buddy chips, but I don't cash them in. because
right.
don't
But I
care.
think that what we're stating there is because you don't really cash them in. There's always a point where someone feels like they're carrying the heavier end of the load.
Sure.
But it's one thing if you're like, you always show up, and then you call me, and I always have a reason not to show up.
Yeah.
Then animosity starts to happen, even if it's not
Build up.
intended. It's there in your head. But if I call and you show up, and I call and you show up, and you never call, do you have the right
To be mad?
to be irritated?
Absolutely not.
Animosity?
No.
Yeah.
You shouldn't, because that's that.
Like you didn't
person's
give
fault.
me
That's
the
my fault.
opportunity
Yeah. Absolutely.
to show up.
But I think a
100%.
good friend also is looking for that. Like,
Yeah.
and putting himself out there. Like, something comes up, we're all together, and you're like, oh no, I'll do that. Or hey, I'll jump in there and grab that. Or hey, I'll pay for that today.
Well, and I think we've
that's
all
where we
been-
all jump in.
We've all been on a phone call with each other together or separately, and one of us would be like, "Yeah, today I got this, and this," and we're always like, "Hey, do you need a hand? Do you need?"
Yeah. So you're
I can
pushing
come
to
help
cash in their chips. Like,
Yeah.
hey, what else can I do?
Right.
Can I push this along here? So, I mean, that's the type of friend that you want to be doing this type of bargain with.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. And if that person is that one that you've every once in a while you get the phone call, you need help, and he's like, dude, I can't, or like, let me check my schedule. I don't know if I can make it. That's fine. But if it's that person that's like every time you call them to ask for help, and he's like, it's a bad. I got to take the kids to soccer. I gotta do this.
Where
I
is
gotta
it
do
at
that.
again? How far is
Yeah,
that?
how far are we going? Then it's like, I stop calling you. I won't ask you. I won't.
Right.
Yeah, just find someone else that
there's
I can
no more
rely on.
chips.
Yeah, there's no more.
I've canceled all of your friendships.
I
You
burned
don't,
them.
you don't owe
That's
me
it.
anything.
Yeah.
But guess what? You don't get to call in any
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
There's a fine line between that.
It is, and it's funny how that line gets like this.
Oh yeah.
Because this friend, I'll probably do more for this friend, but then this guy, you're like,
He's on a shorter leash.
I don't really want to do that much for that guy.
Right.
And I have a pretty small circle of very close friends. Like you guys, obviously, I would jump to and help whatever. My friend Trevor and Riley, I'd help them anytime they need it. Ryan, Mason, Abe. Those are like my group of friends that if they call, I'm there.
Yeah.
Like no problem. I will come help you.
I think
out.
the three of us are
Absolutely.
kind of outside of any other circle because
Yeah.
it's just expected. Like if one of us needs,
Oh, yeah, you just get your ass here.
You
and-
just fucking show up.
Yeah, that's where the hazing comes in. You're like, dude, don't be a bitch. Like, get your ass here. You need
Let's
to
go.
do it.
Come
Let's
on.
go. Like, come on.
Yeah, this is happening.
Yeah.
With you or with you.
Yeah. There is no without.
Yeah.
It's always with and with.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard. I run into this a lot with the Texas Ranch because it is family owned and family run, and it's ran by the family. Yeah. But I'm generally the one asking
Right.
for time. I'm like, hey, let's do this, and here's a list of stuff that needs to be done at the ranch.
And
So-
usually, but you have that
So it's always a hard thing.
You're the one that's like, okay, here we go. I've got the calendar. Here's this. So you're the one that like does the planning, and then we're your gophers.
Delegating for sure.
Here's the difference though. Because you ask for time, it's not like you're like, hey, everybody come down and work on my ranch for free so I can get this thing exactly where I want it while I'm stashing a bunch of cash in my pockets. It's not like you're taking money out of the ranch.
Not a dollar yet.
The money goes, and I know that because the money goes right back to the ranch. It goes back to improving things.
And even more so,
the
like
the
ranch is generally in the hole, and I'm using my personal cash to try to finish the fence or whatever the frick we're trying to do.
And that's the thing. I think everyone would feel different about it if you were like living high on the hog.
If Jason's cruising around in a Porsche and he's rolling around high and mighty, he's like, well, I don't have to work anymore because the ranch is doing good. And then I'd be like, all right, dude, like, all right, where's the money? Like, how's
this chopped up?
Yeah, how's this working out? But the way I look at it is because I go down a bunch also, and I don't hunt at the ranch. I hunt outside of the ranch. So, meeting up with Casey and all those guys, I have a place to stay. My buddies come with me and we have a place to hang out. And so it's
also a long-term investment for the family.
It is. It's because when Jason, then we still have it and we
have to drown Josh.
Yeah.
We need to know exactly. I need like one of those, like when they do the family tree.
I think it was just easier just to put Josh on that thing and say, okay. And
I just need to know how the family tree thing goes. So we need to know exactly.
I think Josh was really the only one out of our kids that wanted it. So, but I don't know. It's just hard trying to make that thing to where, because it's a stupid amount of work. It really is.
It is.
And there are
a lot of work.
Plenty of days where I'm like, gosh, I don't know if this is worth it. The stress and all the crap and whatever.
You can carry the stress. I don't feel any of that.
He can deal with the stress. I'll deal with the manual labor. Like, I'm good with that.
Like, I'm truly, if you call me on a Tuesday and you're like, hey, can you be loaded up and head down to Texas on Thursday? I just need someone there to do this, this, and this.
For sure.
Like, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't even, and I've made that statement to
I'm
Abby
on my way. Let's go.
Numerous times. Even when we had first met each other, I'm like, Trevor's one of those guys to where, I barely know the guy, and I could say, hey, please go do this for me, and he just would.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I think that's what everyone kind of has that same feeling about. Like all of us, but especially like with the Texas ranch, everyone, it's like, it's magical for some reason. I don't know why.
It is.
You can't explain it unless you go there you're like,
you can't.
But you can't, like, I don't think you even understand if you go there as a guest. You don't understand the same. You have to go there and like have your hands.
There's some pride in some of it because it's all hand built by us, like for the most part. I mean, there's a few things that people helped out with, like the fence thing and the mini split that went in, crap like that. There's a few extra hands in there, but to have an entire working ranch that it does make money, not necessarily in our pocket money, but it does make money enough to carry on everything that's got going on and adding upgrades to everything.
Corn, and we got to keep
so
everything going.
Having everything done by us, there is some like self-pride.
And I think that's the magical part I'm talking. And when you've had your hands in it.
Yeah, got your sweat in the dirt.
Going there and seeing
some blood in the dirt.
Even like, Ryan Mason going, like when they went for the first time. Yeah. And we were going down there to work.
Right.
And, we were going, and we went down, I think it was like summertime, so it was hot as hell. It was hot, and we were going to work.
Like devil's balls.
Yeah. And even after that, they're like, dude, this is the coolest freaking place. Like, this is so much fun.
It's so interesting.
And they were sweating, bleeding. I mean, dude, like
long hours.
We were working through the dark. Like, we had lights on, and they're like, dude, this is so much fun.
It makes me feel like CrossFit, where people pay a bunch of money to go do manual labor.
That's something that sucks.
But they just...
And they love it.
They love it every time.
Well, you can pay me if you want to go down there and work. That's fine, too.
But it's one of those things, like, no one would understand it until they were just in a truck, heading down there, and then you wake up in the morning and you're like, we're going to do some shit.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
I even saw this with Abby, I think, and I may be putting words in her mouth, but it did seem like the first few years, this was I didn't, because we really don't share that kind of money. Like we have our bill account money and then our personal money. And so all my personal money when the ranch was still getting going, it was just my money going into the ranch, right? So she didn't really have any skin in the game, for lack of a better term, and she could care less. She's like, yeah, you do your Texas thing. I don't really care. What are you doing over there? You're totally so
just realized that he has his own camera.
He's over there like making faces.
Sorry.
He's like the 6-year-old.
I like went to engage a couple times and he's like, I want that. Like blowing in the fan. Like,
I don't know. Well, I was
take another whiff of salts or something.
Well, I did earlier, and I was watching. Well, I was listening to you, but then I was watching the camera, and I wasn't watching my camera. I was watching the screen, and I was like watching my mouth move, and I was like, whoa.
What a dork.
I don't know.
I have some.
It's because someone harassed you about catching flies with your mouth open all the time or whatever. You're like, you just sit there like, with your mouth open.
That might have been worse.
I don't know. I saw the thing and I was like, I've never really stared at myself at the screen. And so I'm watching the screen and I was like, and then watching my mouth move, and then I started just, I don't know.
Oh, man.
You're in a different, galaxy.
I'm back.
Wow. Okay, back on. Abby didn't have any skin left in no skin in the game at that moment, and she just could care less about the Texas ranch. She's like, it's hot, miserable, the bugs, snakes. I don't like any of the above. Well, then, she started going more, and then she started guiding her own trips, and she had her own little deal to go down and do, and then, just doing a lot of the things herself, which a lot of the work herself. Because she was guiding the whole trip, and the next thing you know, well, you better, I want to get my own trail cam, log in and all that kind of stuff. And now she does, her phone, we'll be sitting on the couch and be like, ding, ding, and she's like, oh, what's going on at Feeder 4? So even now she's looking at it, and whatever. Now, just because she's working and involving and doing all these things, involved with it, now she's more interested in it. And I think it really helps too that the family, kids and family as a whole, enjoy it.
Yeah.
And it's fun when we all go down there and we get to see everybody enjoy the ranch as a whole.
Because it's definitely one thing if it's something you truly enjoy, but the rest of the family doesn't care. And you're trying to drag them.
It'd be one thing if one person liked it, and then it's like, dude, I need you to, what do I need to do?
I need you to like it.
Yeah, I want you to like it. No, that's the thing is everybody likes it. And now, hell, look at Ryan.
Yeah, now you gotta tell people not this month.
Yeah.
You stay home. Yeah. We don't need 6 guides for 2 people.
Yeah, now anytime hey, so Texas, I'm in. Whatever it is, I'm in.
That's neat.
Sign me up.
I really, really enjoy that part. Something that I started that I thought was going to be like that, what you were saying.
It landed.
It was going to be just me.
Dragging.
I'm running the show. And then it was actually a friend of mine that helped me get started, and he moved away. And so it was just me. And I was like, man, I don't know. And the wife doesn't really like it. And da-da-da-da. And, so it's just eventually over time, it's just, turned into this big family project ranch, whatever. And now it's awesome. And that probably is the best part of all of it for me, is seeing everybody enjoy it.
And then you have guys like me and Ryan who are
let's just jump on the crazy train.
So much more overly protective than even you are. We're like, they will not mess with this place.
But it is that way, like you, like Ryan, all that. They go down one time to go bust ass, which seems ridiculous.
Right, you have to go down. It has to be
dude, this is awesome. I'll go again. When can I go again? And you're like, it just worked you like a dog.
You gotta have baptism by fire. You have to go down there and just get your ass handed to you for an entire weekend, and then you're like,
"This is awesome. How is that awesome?
Can you hit me with that stick again?"
I know.
It seems so crazy.
Our friend in our group, Mason, he's one of our neighbors, and he went down there the first time, and we needed a welder, and we're like, "Dude, I need you to weld a bunch of stuff." He's like, "Yeah, I'm in." He did not get off of the welder. The whole time we were down there for 4 days, from sun up to 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, every day, all day in the freaking heat,
Mm-hmm.
wearing a helmet, the mask and his jacket and gloves. I mean, sweat's pouring from him. And then we go back, and then we get home, and he's like, "So when are we going back?
When's the
Like,
next
We gotta go
trip?
fish. Well, he even
next?
brought some material back. He brought a piece of the side paneling of the container, and then brought some of the tubing for the window frames. And he wanted to figure out a better way to weld the window frames in. So he brought material home to
practice
and mess with it,
how to mess
so that
with
we
it.
knew how to go. When we went
Yeah.
back, he knew how to put the windows in.
So then when we went back, he came back again, and it was just like, "Yep, I got it figured out." And it was just like, and things went up like that. I mean, it was pretty cool. So having friends that enjoy it as much as we do
Right.
and want to go, it's cool to see.
And to do that, you either
That's-
you have to be skilled in a trade, or you just have to be dumb enough to be manual
Want
labor.
to do
Wanna go.
manual
Yeah,
labor.
Just want to go for that crap
Hey,
all
I-
weekend.
I need you
Yeah.
to everything I cut off this tree, just drag it over there. Okay.
Got it. Speaking of Texas, I got a new toy. And you all know about the new toy.
Oh, I talked about the toy. I actually poo-pooed on the toy in the last podcast, I think.
He shit all over it.
No, I don't know about that, but I definitely...
Wow.
Diarrhea.
That's
It wasn't just like a fart.
really
He's yes,
I mean, to the point where
exaggerating a little bit.
he was plotting its demise, so we
What?
didn't have to see it.
huh. Well, it can stay in my garage. It's cool because
No.
I love it around the
I
neighborhood.
bet Lisa would prefer it not to be in your garage.
Yeah, she thinks it's, as much as she wants to hate it, she thinks it's pretty cool.
Yeah, but it's also in her parking spot.
She hasn't parked in the garage in 7 years, so forget it.
Well, I already... So give me your side of it.
I got a new golf cart for the ranch.
You didn't get a golf cart.
Well, yeah, it's not a golf cart. It is a golf cart. It's a club car.
Because this could be funny, because we've already had this talk.
Did you?
Without you.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So it's interesting. It might be interesting
So-
how it comes out of your mouth.
My thought process is we have the truck that's there. It's just a single cab truck. So I
Do not
Wait,
ever
then
disrespect that
I-
truck like that.
It's like saying,
when
the
you
ranch is
speak on
okay. It's just not great. You
No.
know, it's like
I
playing
love-
it too far down.
I love the truck. It is great. But when there are people that come out in the group that's coming, the Yangs, they do bring their mom and their father-in-law and their elderly. So for
It's like
them,
a whole family
It's
affair.
a whole family
Yeah.
that comes. It's pretty awesome. But when they get into the truck, like the truck's lifted and stuff, and it's a struggle for them to like get up, or everybody has to get like in the bed, and then their tripods and the guns and everything. So I was like, man, it'd be cool to like have a easy go or a golf cart, and I could get everybody on there, and then I could just quietly go down, drop them one by one, come back, and
Didn't disrupt the hogs.
disrupt anything, and I can just drive through and come on back, and then when they're all done, I can go pick them all up. We can get the pigs all, and I can go pick them all up with the golf cart and come back. So I got an 8-seater golf cart, which is freaking awesome. I put a 6-inch lift on it. It's got wheels and tires on it, bumper, LED light bars. It's freaking cool, dude. It's awesome.
It's got a Bluetooth speaker that's 1,000 watts. We won't have to worry about the hogs hearing the truck because
We'll hear us bumping down the field. No speakers yet, but I think it's awesome. But Jason was like, all right. When I called him, I was like, dude, you got to see this thing. And he's like, well, I don't know about it.
oh, he was much nicer talking to you
And he
about
kind of shot it down. And I was like, you know what? Forget you and your thoughts. I love it.
That's
and
fine.
it's awesome because it looks, it's a freaking limo. It's
like 20 feet long.
we measured it the other night and it's 14.2.
Oh,
So it's not that long. So, all right. So I want to hear.
The true test is going to be going from feeder 4 to feeder 5. That's
Over
all I just wanna
those two
see.
terraces or
I just
levees
want
or
to see
whatever.
if it clears those.
I just picture Scott in there jamming with all of his Yang group that's coming up, and they're gonna go like, everybody start rocking. I mean,
the only-
this thing over the hill.
The only good news is they don't weigh much.
Everybody
They're
in
all
the front
small.
2 seats.
So Grandma Yang can probably pick up the back end.
Yeah. If
it clears those- if it-
wait and see.
If it clears those
So
Whoops.
Ryan and I,
I do have pipes for that. Someday we can fix that.
No.
no. At some point we are, because it does
I just need to see this.
Don't worry.
Don't fix anything.
Ryan and I we're taking it. So we're gonna take it down this trip, and because we want to try
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, we're gonna try it out, see how it works, see if I need to go a bigger
So
lift.
the week after that, it'll be there for me to go to the gas station.
No, it's coming back home. So it's coming home because I have to finish the rest of it.
What do you have to finish?
Well, there's lights and all the shit that I have to get done to it.
Why can't we do that down in Texas?
Because I have all the tools at my house to do all of that.
He doesn't
stuff.
want us to play with.
We have
his
2
toy.
weeks. There's 2 weeks before you have to go back down.
Yeah. There's a paint job getting done to it. I'm doing paint job.
Why are we painting it?
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I'm going nuts with it. Oh yeah, it's getting a whole paint job. The roof, the bars are getting like Line-X'd on it, and yeah, it's dude, it's gonna look freaking awesome. We're gonna have the coolest ride.
And it might not even get around the ranch.
No, it will.
But it's only going to be there when he's there.
And I've got a new motor coming for it.
A new motor?
Yeah. So the golf
What's
cart.
wrong with the motor?
Well, all right. So the golf cart motor that's in it now is just for like a normal golf cart, like a 2-seater, golfing, put your golf bags. That's the motor that they put in this limousine of a golf cart. So I ordered a new motor for it. That's the electric motor. It's from the company's called Plum Quick, and they make like high
drop-in motor for it?
it's bolt-on 5 bolts, wires, and it's a drop-in motor. And it
with like NOS or what?
Well, it brings it up to 65%
Hypercharged?
more torque, and he said it will go up to like 28 miles an hour. So it'll rip. So it'll really like get going through the stuff. So just wait till you get on it, and you're gonna be like, oh shit, I'm gonna put my foot in my mouth now because this thing's sweet.
I just have one question.
Just wait. What's the question?
How much does this $1,500 golf cart cost now?
All right, so
With a new motor.
all right, so
Like we could have bought a used Cadillac Escalade at this point, probably.
at this point, no.
With a heater and an AC and
Thank God Lisa's not here to hear this. She knew I was going to buy the new motor, but
She doesn't watch the podcast.
no. So I was going to wait to get the motor next, but I was like, nah, if we're leaving, we need to get the motor now to get it put in. The motor was $900.
So $2,500 for now.
Yep. The lift kit was $230. And the wheels and tires were $600. The bumper for it was $59, and the light bars were.
It's a $4,500 golf cart right now.
Not even close.
$1,500
Yeah,
plus
$900.
$900
Let's do the big numbers.
is
So call it
$2,400
$2,400,
plus wheels and tires were
$600.
So now we're at $3,400.
Sure.
No, we were at $2,400. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's $3,000.
$1,500
Yeah,
plus $900.
is $2,400.
Okay. Now plus
$600 for
$600
the wheels and
$3,000.
tires.
is $3,000 plus.
The lift kit.
$230.
So now we're at 30.
Plus
200.
light bars and all that, $100.
Yeah, so $3,300. That's what I'm into it right now.
Paint job, rhino liner.
So the Rhino liner was like $100 for everything, for the Line-X, for the bars. And then the paint job, I'm not sure yet what that'll cost. It's either getting painted or wrapped, one of the two. Because it's going to have our logos on it on the front of the hood, the side panels that'll have our all out logos on. Dude, it's going to be freaking sweet. I got a sweet rack coming for the front of it. So it's got like a steel, it's like where like the hood is, it's a steel rack. That was $89. Dude, the shit for the golf cart's cheap. Oh, and I forgot. The upholstery might be a little expensive.
New upholstery.
Yeah, because we're doing diamond stitch seats on it. So it's gonna look like sweet seats on it. Dude, we're gonna have the baddest rig driving around. People are gonna be like, holy shit, you guys upgraded.
Have you ever seen someone put a tuxedo on a turd?
Oh, just wait till it's done. Dude.
So we got a
cool now.
$4,500, $1,500 golf cart.
Yeah. So call it $4,500. Dude, you can't even buy a golf cart on Marketplace for $4,500.
You want to bet?
A basic one? Yeah, you could jump on Facebook Marketplace. You could find they're selling them for like $3,500, $4,000 for a normal basic
Club car.
Club car. Okay, cool. But ours is gonna be freaking. Ours is a limo, dude. It's an 8-seater. Technically, if you fit 3 people across, it's a 12-seater.
All the gun rests. I gotta add that to it.
Yeah, so the gun racks it was like $200 Almost $300 for all the gun racks.
$5,000.
All in all, dude, it's sweet.
Is it gonna have an air horn?
I know, but
that plays like the General Lee song.
It's got a sweet like. It does have a horn on it. I just figured that out. But it's got a sweet like programmer on there, and it's an 8-stage switch. It's all LED, and it goes in the dash, and you can click the button for whatever lights you want on and all that stuff.
Oh, we'll be able to break the shit out of that in no time.
Only the guides are allowed to drive it. No customers.
So I don't know. We'll see.
All in all, it's gonna be sweet.
I love it,
dude,
because
it's
it'll get
sweet.
me to the gas station and back, regardless of if it makes it out of the ranch.
It'll go down the road for sure.
Yeah, we can take people to Lucky's for breakfast, the whole group.
It's
20 well, now we'll go 24 miles an hour or whatever.
no, it said it'll do almost 30.
Almost 30
See
miles an
that?
hour.
We'll be speeding.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be cool. You get excited.
Can you make it a dually?
So
that's what Ryan said. He's like, dude, if we added wheels onto it and did a fender, he's like, then you can make it a dually. And I was like, that's smart.
Probably has the same suspension as yours.
It does ride pretty rough. Well, they do make Fox shocks for it, and I was looking at it, but they're a little pricey on it. I wasn't quite wanting to spend that on it.
He's like, 12,000 for a decal? No problem. $200 for shocks? Screw that.
yeah, we already know where he feels about shocks in his truck. So go back to previous podcasts for that one.
Yeah.
So anyway, you can poo-poo on the limousine golf cart all you want, but you just wait. You're going to say, man, this is the best thing since sliced bread.
But you're still gonna have to use the orange truck to go get all the pigs.
For what?
There's no way you're getting 8 people in that thing plus a trailer loaded with pigs driving around the ranch. There's no way. Even with your new upgraded
Motor?
30-mile-an-hour motor.
Maybe not, but that's fine. We can go use the truck to get all the pigs. That's fine.
Everybody on the outside row has to stick a foot out.
Oh, Flintstone that
Skateboarded.
bastard.
Yeah.
Skateboarded back to the ranch.
No, we'll use the truck to go get the pigs and all that stuff, but everybody will feel comfortable. They all have seats. They all can sit down. They can put their backpacks on there, ride out comfortably without trying to jump in and out of the bed. And
I don't disagree. Here, this is actually classic Scott. This is interesting. So this is a little insight on him and how he operates. We have been talking about, and actually it might have been his idea years ago about building, because right now guys are sitting on the toolbox and sitting on the fenders. Right. Not a great plan. Well aware. But for years we've been talking about building this badass Texas rack for the back with like bench seats,
Right.
a little step to go up into the back so you can get in there easily.
For people like
and
me.
all this like gun rack up in the front with extra lights. Like we've been talking about this for years. But and which I do think this was even his idea 2 years ago. And it's been on the list, which we have like a list that you are on now. I think, right? You're on the Texas list on the notes.
you should be on the notes list. I think
I'm
you are.
on.
I thought you were.
Anyway,
Nobody told me.
you can scroll down and it says
Notes.
future things to do, and it's number 1 on the future things to do somewhere down the road. Well, that has lost momentum. And then he, Mr. See Something Shiny, is like, golf cart. Oh, this is a way better plan. And now we just completely derail 2 years of wanting to do this project and go completely balls deep on a golf cart that may or may not work.
How much do you think the build out on the back of the truck would have cost?
Maybe
$1,000.
$1,000
on metal.
So we could have done it 3 times.
You know,
so it would have been cheaper. So this is typical Scott. So it is what it is, and you got to like it or not. But yeah, so that's how all this went down. So that's where I'm like, we could have spent $1,000 and did the truck. Then we could have spent your other $2,000 and did the fence in the front.
$3,000.
well,
It's a $4,000.
But now we have a golf cart that may or may not work.
here was how it and
We would have had a truck that we know works,
said,
and then we would have had a
what
fence
happened was-
to protect the truck.
what
And now we have a golf cart.
So the idea really was, I thought it'd be cool to have a golf cart at the ranch to kind of get people around. And I was looking
We all
for a
know you thought it was
6-seater.
cool.
Yeah. And then, but I also wanted a golf cart for my house to drive around the neighborhood.
Alternative.
So it's going
motive.
back and forth every time you go back and forth?
Well, no, it'll stay down there in the winter time. So when I get the golf cart done, it'll stay down there for the winter to use for there. And then it will not stay down there in the summer. I don't want it to sit and get hot and all that stuff. So I'll bring it home and then we can cruise around the neighborhood and do all that stuff with it. Like we drove it around last night for Halloween and all the kids got on it. Dude,
How long till he has it impounded?
Nah.
Nah, it won't happen. Not in my neighborhood. So there was like 8 kids on there that Ray got on and the neighbor, she got on and Ray's wife got on. So all the kids and they drove around there like, dude, this was awesome. Like this was so cool. Like all the kids, he's like, we've never even gone that section of the neighborhood.
We've never
he's
even
like,
been over
we've
there.
never even been. He's like, you ought to see the decorations over there. He's like, dude, it's crazy. He's like, normally we walk and he's like, it's too far.
Go
Like,
look at Christmas lights with it.
so Lisa wanted to do that. She's like, oh, we could get hot cocoa, get a blanket, and we go drive around and go look at all the Christmas
But
lights.
we'll
I
be
was like,
hunting.
That'd be cool. Not Christmas. No one's hunting Christmas
Maybe.
Day.
Actually, I am going to be hunting, not in Texas, but I think I'm going to be in Wyoming on Christmas.
But so that was kind of, I wanted a golf cart for at home too. And I thought I could squeeze both and get both done. And it worked. And now we have an 8-seater golf cart.
We do.
It's sweet.
We have it.
Not to that scale by any means, but the weekend after you go,
Yeah.
You're back down.
we'll have internet.
Ooh, Starlink.
Yeah, I'm taking the Starlink down.
Nice.
I'm not letting him take it down ahead of me.
That's all right. I have
He doesn't have
internet.
time. He's going to be cruising
I
around this
just
golf
need you
cart.
Yeah, I'll be cruising around.
I need you to suffer one more week.
Hey, it's fine. I know. It's in and out with Verizon. It's not. It just
it's
depends.
really not that
I'm
bad.
talking about Netflix.
Shit. I got my iPad. That's cool. But either way, I got stuff to do. I got a couch to pick up. Did you?
Yeah, it's gone already. I called. Well, messaged.
And the guy, it's gone.
Yeah, it's already gone.
Shit. Now,
I'll try to find another one.
I'm getting a fridge for the thing.
do
I
I
gotta
put
get countertop.
Do we
and-
put the Starlink
in the main house?
in the bunkhouse or in the container house?
I don't know how far it'll go.
I don't know.
Inside to outside of buildings is going to be tough. But like if we put it in the container house, you have a pretty decent radius outside that it'll work.
Right.
But you got to think of where mostly you're going to be hanging out and being,
Right.
because if there's clients in there, we do not.
Stay with the clients in the bunkhouse.
No, we don't jump in with, hey, scoot
This
over,
is
dude.
my bed. I'm on the top. You're on the bottom.
Big spoon.
Scoot over, buddy.
Mr. Yang, slide in.
Sorry,
Yeah.
there's only one pillow.
So I don't step foot. The only time I go in the bunkhouse is
Clean up on the day.
once I drop them off at the blinds and stuff. Like I'll just make a pass through and make sure, like, if the toilet papers, if I need to like grab more out of from underneath,
Or if there's food laying
if
around.
there's
so the
food, something,
bugs and shit
yeah.
ain't
So
gonna get
I'll
to
just
it.
like make a pass through, and then I'm out. That's I don't.
So you
I
think
don't
we
go
put it in
there.
the container house?
I would think the container house, because you're gonna be hanging out when you're hanging out waiting for clients to shoot pigs and everything, dude. You're sitting on your phone doing this, waiting for them to text and go out. So that's why I would think the container house would be better to have the Starlink in there than versus in the bunkhouse. I don't know.
I don't know. Or in the tiny house.
Or in the tiny house. That one too. You can hang out in there.
Well,
Guess we just need 3 of them.
as soon as Jason moves into the container house, I'm gonna start leaving my stuff in the tiny house.
You and Kate Miller's just move in there.
Hey,
Trevor and I just talked about this.
we have an idea. You're gonna hate it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We love it.
I hate when this happens.
I know.
So I don't leave anything down there because of the spiders and bugs and stuff like that.
There's hardly anything in the cabin.
That's because he sprayed the spray on the spray with the spray.
Yeah. Oh, which, by the way, we sprayed all of the blinds, dude. And I mean the walls, the roofs, the outside, underneath. Like
Mostly
windows-
we ran from wasps.
yeah, most of the time. But I mean, we doused it. So I'm hoping, like, when we go down there with Ryan, I think it's gonna be nothing. I hope so anyway. But back to what off the rails we were talking about, because of like the scorpions getting in and stuff like that. We were talking about.
Because none of us leave anything there.
I don't leave anything there. I don't leave my boots there. I don't leave jeans there. I don't leave my clothes there. I just
We pack everything
Pack
in
it,
and pack
bring it.
everything out.
so we were thinking about getting a cooler, just like an
Like a
instead of
Yeti
yeah,
or
instead of like a tote,
an air seal, one that's locked down.
and then just put our stuff inside the bathroom bag and put our stuff inside the cooler, and then you can put it in the container. You can put it wherever the hell you want.
That sounds fine, but I've had my stuff there for 9 years and I've never had an issue. Well, as long as I don't know, it's not an issue.
You could have bite marks on your butt
I think I would know.
or on your
I definitely would
from
know.
spiders and
Hey, if that thing swelled up, I would know it.
Whatever.
We just thought about like any of us that are going to be down there on a regular basis that don't have like you stay in the tiny house. That's kind of you and Abby's kind of home area.
Oh.
To an extent.
Okay. I mean, Abby and I are probably only there together once a year.
Right, but you know what I mean? It's more like everyone sees that as kind of your space.
I look at it as your space. That's your house.
It shouldn't be. It's supposed to be the guide's cabin.
Well, and it'll probably, now that the container house will be ready,
Yeah.
then we would stay in the tiny house more than likely.
And you guys can use all the. There's so much cabinet space, and there's all kinds of crap. I mean, I leave all my toothpaste
just
and all that crap in the cabinets
so
and all that.
easy if you just take a cooler that seals, throw all your shit in it.
It's easier just
Slide it out
to
of
put
the
it
way.
all in the cabinet where it belongs. Like you have a medicine cabinet, you just open it and there's your toothbrush. You don't have to go to the container to go grab the cooler to bring
Yeah,
it
I
over
think-
to grab your freaking toothbrush.
I think we were more thinking about like each person moving in, moving out, moving in, moving. It's not everybody's shit all.
Yeah,
fucking
I'm not
piled up.
moving any of it. I don't really care, but I think it's overkill.
So
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
take
about that.
like this is what my thought is in the cooler. I'm gonna put.
Do you all have your own cooler?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not putting his stuff in
Yeah,
with my
sticky
stuff.
stuff in your
His
cooler.
dirty underwear in my cooler? No.
I don't wear underwear.
Oh, well.
He said dirty stuff. No.
So I'm gonna throw a pair of boots. Probably 4 pair of pants, 3 or 4 t-shirts, a couple pairs of underwear, a couple pairs of socks, and then my overnight, toothpaste, toothbrush, hair, whatever, and it's just all there. The only problem that we have, and the only thing that we saw would be an issue,
Is washing our clothes.
there's not a laundromat in Archer City.
Yeah, there's not, which is weird. For such a small town, you would think there would be a laundry. Dude, if we opened up that, you want to go in on a business?
Nope.
Let's get a laundromat and a massage parlor.
No, we'll end up with some other random thing like a golf cart instead of
And a tug of
laundry.
Well, I could go back and forth from the laundromat to the to the ranch.
It'll turn into an arcade or something down the road. It'd be like, but there's arcade for the laundromat. Now we're just going to go into arcades.
And we found some slot machines.
Then we
Well,
opened
that
up a
was
casino
next.
only.
Oh, the arcades didn't go very well, so now we're going to go casino.
But that's the only issue we could come up with is having clothes there that are just dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd have to wash our stuff at Wichita Falls. There is a laundromat in Wichita Falls.
I don't know. I don't think it's that big to bring. I bring that one little duffel bag that has 2 pairs of pants in it and 3 shirts and all my crap.
We're just trying to make it like I could grab a backpack and be down there and know that all my shit's there and I didn't forget anything.
How do we get a washer and dryer?
Yeah, I don't.
Do you know like a small stackable uses 5
5 gallons.
5 to 12.
Yeah, we're gonna get
gallons.
one at some point. I have 2 spots that I could put one now because I was gonna the water container. There's drywall already in there and it's already studded out. Whatever. We just gotta put the drywall up and then finish it some way to be able to put a washer and dryer in there. That's not an issue.
Can you do?
Yeah, because we thought water consumption would be terrible. It's not that bad.
Yeah, we looked it up because I was like,
It was
man,
5 to
I wonder
12
how
gallons
much.
per wash cycle.
Yeah, and I was like, I wonder how much it'll do. But
I'd forego a shower
To wash your clothes.
to wash my clothes. Yeah, if we
Trade
were
it out.
I mean,
I would.
on the Jason scale of water down there, you're allowed 3 drips.
3 minutes.
He gives you a cup. And he's
He's
like,
like-
okay.
Better drizzle that
There you
sucker.
go.
He's like,
Just
good luck.
trickle, trickle, trickle.
here's your water. You can drink it. You can wash in it. But this is what you get for the weekend.
For the weekend, this is all you get.
That's a good idea. Now you guys have good ideas. Now we're getting somewhere.
We spend 4 days down there busting our asses. Turn around. We didn't even move the needle on the water gauge, and he's like, Did you turn off the water in between putting the soap in your hair and rinsing it out? And I'm like,
He
God.
leans over, smells you. You could deal with another day without a shower.
Like,
some deodorant
you
on.
smell too clean. I think you took longer than a 3-minute shower, sucker. That smells like a 4-minute clean on you.
I know that Old Spice was soaking on your skin for a while.
Dude, I'm so I'm like, oh God, hurry, rinse.
Well, FYI, for the guy cabin, if you're ever taking a shower in there, you can't do that because it's an instant, and when you turn it on and off, it doesn't catch back up. So then the water changes all the time, and it totally screws you up.
trying to
So
chase
don't
the
do that
temperature.
there.
That's funny.
So let it run.
We've got more water than we can handle down there right now.
Right now, but
That's
gosh,
full.
dude, it does. All of a sudden, it seems like
Stop.
we're good, and then all of a sudden you go in there, and you're like, oh
Where's the
jeez.
water?
Yeah.
Like, we got to go to town right now, and
I
we
wish-
just don't want that to happen when we're not there. Like, Chance has some guys down there, and he's like, dude, there's
There's
no
no
water.
water, yeah.
And you're like, shit.
I wish that we had like used a shit ton of water the last trip we were down there, because we got so much rain last week that it would have been nice to kind of
I
circulate.
did that once when I was down there, and it was raining like cats and dogs, and I took the longest 5-minute shower I've ever taken. In there. I felt like I was like, "Woo! I got so much time." And I still didn't take it very long, but
At 5 minutes,
it was
I'm
fun.
thinking about stepping into the shower.
If we ever get the outside one done, then it'll be really cool when we have a lot of water, because then we can take outside showers and that's
Together.
just sure,
Can we get multiple heads?
sure.
I mean, it's hard to shower both of us under one shower
You
head.
just got to get really close.
It'd be cool to have a split of 2 shower heads.
We can do
And
anything
we'll just
you
put,
guys
like,
want.
a little
Dividing wall.
dividing wall, so it's like this high.
It's like at the beach.
Yeah.
So
That's what.
talk
Yeah,
to
that's
you
what I was gonna
and-
do. I was gonna have it like yay high, and then have like
Yeah.
up to your knees or whatever, so you can like see
Sometimes I
people's
gotta
feet.
squat down. You don't want to see that.
What are you squatting in the shower for?
Drop the soap.
What if I did drop the soap?
Get you one with a rope.
You think I could? You think I could?
You can just pull it back up.
Do you honestly think I could straight leg bend over and pick something up?
You do? Do you do like the leg back method, or do you do the leg to the side to like reach over, or how do you get down there?
It's been a while.
I have to think about this.
You can't full on just bend down and
In
grab.
half?
Yeah, and grab something off the ground.
No, I can't either.
You can't?
That's part of the reason I don't have laces on my boots.
Dude,
I can't tie my boots.
sometimes when I tie my shoes, if it takes too long, I start to
Fall over.
You get lightheaded. Oh God! I was bent down so far, it was sucking the air out.
A
I was
little
like,
tipsy over here.
Sometimes like
I'll show you. You have to show you how to speed lace with you keep the knot on. You just go side to side to side to side. That way you're not bending over. So
at that
long.
point, you just get the Velcro shoes.
Oh, he got the Velcro.
no, I have a tub deck. I just put the boot on, walk over, step up on the tub deck. So my
Yeah, you step your foot up on top of it. and like-
Okay.
Captain Morgan style.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm not.
Well, I'm not there yet. I can bend over straight down and grab it.
We know.
We know you can bend over. Straight down. Yep.
yes, I can.
That's how do you think I'm getting the money for all the crap I'm putting on the Easy
How do
Go?
you think I got the golf cart? You do what you got to do, Jay, when you want cool shit.
That's why you want all the seats. More clientele.
Yep.
Got it.
He went way past more
I know.
doors, more
I
doors.
know. Tore that one down.
He's like 4 doors. That's a Tuesday night.
Oh, now where do we go from there?
I don't know. What else do we have going on? What do you mean?
We got a Halloween party. That's what's going
Oh, yeah.
on.
That's right. We got a Halloween
I
party
want
night.
snacks.
There's snacks up there. Did you see?
Yeah, there was a lot of
She
stuff
had
up there.
stuff like
I'm excited for the Halloween party.
she's rude. she put all the snacks still in sealed containers.
Oh, so you can't.
You couldn't even get into him yet?
You can't eat and touch them.
That was
What's
Jay.
up? Someone poking in?
No, it's Jay. If she's home and we're podcasting, she peeks through every time.
Oh,
She just gives us a
look.
little.
The curtains are moving. The
Oh, yeah, we're already hearing
upstairs.
voices
Dude,
in our ears.
No, dude.
It's haunted.
Kristen's rude. Like she had all the snacks, but she had them in sealed bags still, like next to where they're going to be open for guests.
Nice.
They'll be out later.
I was like,
It'll be fine.
I'd like to. Oh, she didn't open that yet. I'd like to. Oh, that's not open yet.
I was gonna tell you. I forgot to. I witnessed the crime. Yeah.
Were you involved?
No.
Not
Not this time.
Not this time. I wasn't. Yeah, I was doing a door and ended up going down, and I had to take it back to the place. And I was like, oh, while I'm here, I was up here actually, by Renegade Burrito.
Do you have any idea what he's saying right now?
Not yet. We haven't got to.
Okay.
I just didn't want to mention the store that I was going to.
Right.
For sure. We got that.
Yeah. So I dropped off and I was like, oh, I'll grab a breakfast burrito. So I went into the best place ever. Dude, Renegade Burritos, their breakfast burritos.
Shout out, guys.
Yep.
We want burritos.
Renegade, you do it right. So, and I don't do breakfast, but that is my one place. If I'm around that area, I will stop to go get one. Well, I was coming out and I parked out in the parking lot, and I was coming out of walking past all the stores, and I was walking out in the parking lot, and I saw this Jeep parked next to this car, and all of a sudden I hear, and this dude stands up, and he looked at me like a deer in the headlights, and he was like,
He got caught.
yep. And he's like, and he jumps in his Jeep, backs up, and takes off. And I was like, and it took a second
Did you
to
get
like,
a plate?
yeah. So it took a second to click, and I was like,
Oh, crap.
shit. And then I was like, wait a minute. So I like looked at the Jeep as he was driving off, and I was like,
And
I was
forgot
like,
it 30 seconds
no,
later?
and I was like, okay. So I ran out to the truck, and then I went down and I wrote on my hand. I was like, writing the description of the car, wrote the license plate down, and I was like, all right, do I call it in? And I was like, man, and the car that was parked there, the dude slashed the dude's tire. And I was like, man, that's
Shitty.
I got in the truck and I was like, forget it. So I like,
Then you're going to have to do
Yeah,
paperwork
so I was like-
and all that for a tire.
I know, but dude, that's shitty. So I just thought, I was like, man, like, that's messed up. I was like, dude, if somebody did that to me and they saw it and they never said anything, and I was like, and it was the passenger back tire,
So they wouldn't see
they would have
it.
never known
Dum,
it.
dum, dum,
So,
dum, dum,
dude,
dum.
so if he started driving down the road and I-25 is right there. So if he would have jumped on the highway and started burning down the highway, dude, and the tire come
Well,
off.
I think you're gonna know with a
well,
smashed tire.
I don't know if he
It's
didn't.
not a dually.
No, I know. Well, if
You
he
wouldn't
didn't
know that
notice,
anyway.
either way. So I was like, forget it. So I put my burrito down and I just started I was going to start going to all the stores. And the first one I went into, and I was like, hey, does anybody drive this silver car? And the old guy's like, no. And then he like calls back to the kid and he's like, yeah, it's a silver so-and-so. And I'm like, the kid's like 18. And the dude that did it was like, dude, 35. And so I was like, man.
18 should stay out of 35's bedroom.
Well, so I was like, man, that's kind of, and I was like, hey, I'm sorry to tell you this, but this is what happened. And the kid was like, yeah, so brown guy, white Jeep. And I was like, do you know the guy?
Apparently.
And he's like, yep. And he was like, I was actually his roommate and I was living there and I moved out. And he's all pissed off that I moved out and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, damn, okay. And I was like, well, dude, he just slashed your tire. And he's like, are you freaking kidding me? And I could instantly, like, you could see the kid, like, starting to, like, get nervous, not sure what to do. He was, like, upset.
A little adrenaline hit,
Yeah.
yeah.
And, like, he was getting the adrenaline pump. And, like, his hands started shaking. And I felt bad. And I was like, dude, just call the cops. I was like, I'll hang out and wait. And I was like, and I'll give a statement to the cops and let them know. And so the cops showed up and everything, and I wrote down a statement for everything, and the guy was like reading it back, and he's like, man, you're really descriptive on what this was. I'm like, yeah, the dude looked right at, like, I got everything. And he's like, you were saying like lifted Jeep, had these wheels and tires on it, had this. I was like, light bars on this, had ducks on the dash. Like, I was like giving him all,
on the dash.
yeah, well, I saw the stupid ducks on the dash, and I like gave him all the description of what it was, what the guy was wearing, what he looked like. And
He's like, there was a rainbow duck? Can you give me a description of the driver? Oh, I didn't see see him. But then there was another duck.
So the guy was like, well, that's cool. He's like, yeah, you got, this is plenty. Like, yeah, we got it. So, and the kid was like, man,
You probably won't do nothing anyway.
probably not. But they said that
It's going to be a civil thing.
Yeah. But I felt bad because I was like, man, that's pretty shitty. Like, come work there all day and then come back.
Well, and it's,
you got a flat tire, and then you wouldn't even know.
Right.
Like, he would have never
he would have
known.
rolled on his rim.
Yeah.
At least a little bit.
And then messed up the rim, and the kid's working there, and he's like, dude, that's a lot of money to pay for that. And then
But then at the same time, someone slashes your tire, and you can't, most of the time, you can't just go buy one tire.
depending on.
Well, it's not going to matter. Like, your tread wear, if you put a brand new tire
for
next
sure.
to tires that were half worn.
Yeah. No, for sure. But either way, I was just like, and the kid was like, he came up to me in the truck and, shook my hand and said, thank you so much for waiting. He's like, most people wouldn't have done that.
He wasn't in the burrito place?
No.
Oh.
But they did give me a bunch of free gift cards to eat there, which I thought was pretty cool. I was like, dude, I wasn't looking for anything. Like, I was just trying to help you out and whatever.
The burrito place?
No.
Oh.
Place the kid was working.
The kid was working
okay.
at a different, he was working at Jersey Mike's is where he was at.
Oh, I like Jersey.
Yeah, me too. I love Jersey Mike's.
Isn't it like Subway?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
way better than
Subway.
So it's just a sandwich. You're paying someone for a sandwich
Yeah,
that you can make at
place.
home?
Nah, their sandwiches are so
You don't
good.
have all those ingredients at your house?
Yeah.
Cheese and meat?
No.
What else do you want on a sandwich?
They put a lot more than they put spices. They do a lot of stuff.
I got some. I got
Jason's
some
like, you don't
spices.
need all that
I got
fancy
that.
stuff.
I got Kenny's Cajun seasoning at home.
You don't need that fancy stuff. You need just some white bread and
Some cheese and some meat.
some government cheese.
Government cheese.
And I don't even care what kind. Potted meat's fine.
Pocket
What's the
meat?
cheapest meat? What's the cheapest
Hogs from
meat I can
Texas.
get by the slice?
Sure.
That place is
Oh,
really good.
just
I
a
really
sandwich.
like
Okay.
Jersey Mike's.
Dude, their spicy pickles are really good.
Yeah. So the guy gave me the older guy that was in there. He's like, "Oh, it was really cool that you stayed and and did that for him." I was like, it's kind of a shitty thing to do to somebody, but I was like, why not? And he's like, "Oh, here," and so they gave me a bunch of free sub things. So I thought that was cool.
Yeah,
but,
it's nice either way.
Yeah, but either way, I was like, after I got in the truck and I left, and even the cops are like, "Man, like, thanks for staying." I'm like, why is everybody thanking me? Like, is that not like the right thing to do? Like, should I just say, fuck it,
There's a
drive
difference
off?
between the right thing to do and what people do.
Yeah, I was like, man, and the cops are like, yeah, like, thank you for staying, and we really appreciate it. Like, your description was great. Like, thanks for everything, and it was nice that you stayed with. I was like, yeah, like, I mean, I would hope that everybody else would do that. Apparently not, is the way it sounded like.
Apparently not.
Yeah, so that was
if
pretty
you
messed up.
gave all those free sub tickets to your brother, they would last about 12 years because
he'd never
he
use
would
them.
buy one and divide it up into 4 days worth of lunches.
I've been to Subway like twice.
Oh no, Subway!
I hate Subway.
Subway.
Sorry,
It's just a
Subway, but
sandwich, man. Like,
Dude, Subway is like the government cheese block of sandwich places.
it's just when you go
Of
in there.
all the sandwich places,
Subway is like when you walk in, it's like, dude, the flies are like brrr, like flying off the meat and
Well,
stuff, and you're just like, dude, like this place is kind of
they
grubby,
bake the bread there, but it always smells like plastic.
and it's hard. Like it's never fresh. Like, dude, when you go
wow,
to Jersey Mike's,
this is a total smash.
it is for sure. Dude, I'm not a fan of Subway, but Jersey Mike's, like, they have the whole glass. They have like all the big chunks of meat, and they slice all the pieces there, and it's fresh. And dude, and their subs are phenomenal. Like, if I want a sub, it's Jersey Mike's. That's
I guess I hardly ever eat a sandwich, which I guess is
I
part
eat
of it.
sandwiches a lot.
Yeah.
But there's not a sandwich place within
Yeah, I was gonna say
35 minutes of
where
your
the hell
house.
I
is a
could still make
sandwich
my
place
own
in
sandwich.
Brush?
I just don't choose to make a sandwich.
Right, but I'm saying, like, if there was a Jersey Mike's 3
Would you
minutes
go?
from your house,
I'm gonna go get a steak. I'm not gonna go get a sandwich.
Dude, during the day, you're not gonna go like, oh, it's lunchtime, let's run in and be like,
Let's
oh,
get
we're
a
gonna-
steak.
We're gonna sit down and have a steak.
What else am I supposed to eat?
I mean, there's sandwiches.
Pork chops, steaks, and hamburgers. That's my everyday lunch. Maybe a pizza. Oh, maybe some wings. But other than that, it's sure selling no fucking sandwich.
Well, dude, like,
a sandwich is kind of a lunch staple for like most of America.
open your horizon, Jay.
Nope.
No, I'm good. No, thanks.
Yep.
It costs too much to get meat sliced.
No, I don't want to do that.
Although this morning I had a Parmesan crusted pork chop with Kenny's Cajun seasoning with Italian cheese on top that was like somewhat burnt crusted.
Broiled on.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And an apple. It was so good.
Dude.
It was actually really, really good. I even told Adam, I'm like, this could go in a mess.
I had some marshmallows and some crackers a little bit ago.
I had breakfast. I had 2 cups of coffee and a Dunkin' Donut.
I like donuts.
And it was from yesterday.
Actually,
So,
I don't mind coffee. Well, we talked
I
about that.
actually had
but
breakfast in bed.
That's nice.
She made me toast.
I was wondering where this was
strawberry
going to
jam?
go. This
No,
could
it
have gone
wasn't
a
that
few
bad.
could have gone a few different ways. I was like, oh, here's how we're going to end.
With an overhard egg.
Yeah. Dude, the omelets that she makes.
The scrambles.
Out here.
Bomb. Yeah. When I was putting up the wall and doing that, she was like, oh, do you want breakfast? I'm like, no, that's okay. And Trevor's like, yeah, no, you want breakfast. I'm like, no, I don't really eat breakfast. And she's like, yeah, no, it's fine. I'll make you something. Oh my God. I'll come over every morning for breakfast. Dude, it was like eggs and like had meat. Like ham. Was it ham? Ham in it with peppers and dude.
Sliced peppers and onions.
Oh yeah. I know you're not an onion guy, but dude, it was
like sauteed and then
the omelet was
You eat breakfast in Texas every time.
well, yeah, we're in Texas, dude. It's just like eating junk food in Texas. It's the same thing. Like I eat like a 350
He's like, I don't eat
pound-
breakfast, but every morning in Texas, he's like, hey man,
Are we going
let's
to
go,
breakfast?
Let's go get breakfast. I'm like, you don't even eat breakfast.
It's a tradition. That's what we do. And then when I come home, it's like grab a cup of coffee and out the door.
No more breakfast.
Yeah, no more breakfast. I don't
Dude,
do breakfast.
I had to lean on the guy for breakfast last time.
Lean on who?
Because we went the day before and we were going to get everybody breakfast burritos. The guy, it was 10 o'clock as we walked in the door. The guy in front of us ordered a breakfast burrito. We waited for him to order, which takes a few minutes to do things in Texas sometimes. And then we came up and I was like, hey, can we get breakfast? He was like, oh, sorry, breakfast is done. And I was like, that's weird.
This guy just
30 seconds ago, this
ordered,
guy just
I was
ordered.
like, okay, cool. So then we just got sandwiches or something and took them back.
Sandwiches.
I think it was burgers is what you
Oh,
brought
yeah,
back. Yeah, you brought back.
So the next morning, it was like 9:40, and we're like, if you guys want breakfast, we got to go
Right now.
So we drove straight over, and we walked up, and we're like, he's like, are you guys going to eat? We're like, yeah. And I said, oh, breakfast is still 10, right? And he was like, huh? And he grabbed the breakfast menus and like started to pull them.
Ah,
yeah.
jeez.
He like literally like he grabbed the menus, the
Oh,
breakfast menus.
come
And like
on.
pulls them out and then slid the lunch one. And Trevor goes, nope.
I
And you're
saw
like,
that. I
Yeah.
see you.
Trevor like grabbed it out of his hand and he goes, it's
Fighting him
breakfast.
for it.
I go, no. Yesterday you told me 10 o'clock. It's 9:47.
Yeah.
And he goes,
What do you want?
okay.
Like it's any skin off his. He's not even the
No.
one cooking anything.
No, he wasn't
All he's
cooking
doing is
it.
writing the thing down and sticking it in the back.
That's what I thought.
What
I
does
was
he
like, you're not
care?
even cooking.
These
Like,
guys were like,
Like, oh,
at first I was like,
he's gonna throw
"Damn,
down
Trevor."
over a burrito.
I thought he
here.
was gonna jump over the counter and choke the kid. I said it was breakfast.
you aren't going to get me twice.
Yeah, it's like we walked out of the bunk and we're kind of all just like slowly like walking out and
At
kinda,
9:40.
Well,
Just kidding.
Maybe.
Yeah, we slept in.
Yeah, like 9:40. We're just walking. Oh, wait a minute. I just
We
Yeah.
walked
finished
into a
everything the
hole.
day before.
Yeah. So it was like, and then instantly is like, if we want breakfast, we gotta go now. And it was like, start the truck, jump in the truck, and burn down the road. And then I thought he was gonna kill the kid at the counter.
I was just being as stiff with the rules as he was being the day
Yeah.
before.
The day before.
Right?
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, that's fair.
If we're going to hold to a standard, then the standard is the standard.
10 o'clock. Damn it.
No more breakfast after 10.
Right. If I walk in at 10 o'clock in 45 seconds, you can
No
tell
more
me
breakfast.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
If I
just
walk in at
10:01.
9:59,
It's breakfast time.
You better have those menus out.
dude, he literally.
That's such a weird thing to do, like staring at somebody and be like,
It was.
switching. You're like, I'm watching you.
I could see some shit here in Colorado, like them doing that crap.
seems like
Like,
a so
sorry,
weird
sir,
thing
like
to
too
do.
bad. But it was like, dude, it's Lucky's, and he just like was like looked and grabbed the breakfast menus and slid the lunch, and he's like,
I just reached up for a grab. I was like, it's only 9:47. You said breakfast was till 10, right? And I just looked at him, and he was like,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Weird. Weird. All right. I think we're about there. We're an hour and 49.
Because there's snacks.
Oh, we're going to go get snacks. No. All right, everybody.
Snack time.
This is going to wrap it up for this one. I hope everybody enjoyed some good stories and some stuff like that. If you're interested in anything like this, please subscribe. We need all the help we can get to get this ball rolling. So
What does everybody say? Like, follow, subscribe.
do all the above,
that
and then
Turn on the
put
notifications.
the arrow down, right, so that the,
bing, bing,
the
bing,
link
bing,
comes
bing.
up for K Miller.
Everything you can do. Push the button.
More importantly, if you enjoyed this, share it with somebody else that's kind of similar in what we do. Because not everybody, it's not like network TV where they're like on Thursdays.
We're not showing up on the air.
Hook it up, everybody. Help us out.
Yeah. Give us a share. Tell somebody else about it.
Hope to have you back.
Yep.
See ya.
Bye.